you guys at, it's the hot side, right? We're boiling. It's close, even when it's in the whirlpool, it's still close to boiling temperatures. None of you would like to be in boiling temperatures, right? Neither do the yeast. They're a living organism. So there are two types of beer. There's ales and there's lagers. Right? And really the only thing that differentiates the two types is time and temperature. Okay? So we take that wort and we run it through this thing right here. It's called a heat exchanger, this tower thing. And it'll bring that wort down from close to boiling to a temperature that the yeast like. So lager yeast like around 55 degrees, ale yeast like around 68 degrees. Once it brings that temperature down, we can then send it into one of those fermenters. We have 10 fermenters. Each one of them can hold about 1,000 liters. So at any time we can have close to about 10,000 liters of beer on hand if we wanted to. Yeah. That process, somebody asked, lagers they're kind of finicky, so they take a little bit longer on the ship. On land, they take about 4 to 6 weeks. On a ship, they can take anywhere from 8 to 10 weeks. So they're you didn't have any lagers today, right? I kind of just don't steer away from that, right? Ales, they on land take about 2 weeks. That's why when you go to your local craft beer bar, you probably see a lot of what? Ales. Because they don't have the time or space, they determine burning beer for you guys, right? Whereas the big guys, they have all time space, blah, 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 so they do a lot of lagers. On the ship, we can see anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. Okay. Once the fermentation's done and we drop the temperature of the tank and aging begins, there's no real scientific instruments on the ship that are going to tell me when that beer is ready to be served to you guys. The only way I'm going to know that is to
taste it.
Tough job, right? Yeah.
The hardest part.
Yeah. So, but, all right, because of that, I am actually the only position on the ship allowed to drink on duty. But with that, what's it? Great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
R.I.P. over there. You get it? Yeah, if I were to walk around here like some of the guests I've seen this week, they'd be like, yo, Jack Sparrow, what's going on? You tasting or you having a brewery party back there? Yeah, so, but I always usually include my, that's just a beer pump, and I'll tell you why that is. I always usually include my assistants because they need to learn throughout the process, you know, what we're tasting for, we talk about it. Also, no one wants to drink alone. So, and so once we determine that we can serve the beer to you guys or that it's ready, we can do a couple of things. One, we have 30-liter Euro kegs that we have a keg cleaning machine. We clean those kegs, we hand fill them from one of the tanks. So usually they're not very big. Any beer on tap around the ship has only been in the keg for several days. Right? It's some of the freshest beer that you're going to have. We don't have a fat lager kegs sitting around. Or there's 1, 2, 3 tanks right here at the end. They have trunks leading from the bottom of the tank to the tap straight at the bar. So here, when they pull the tap handle at the bar, it's coming straight from its home. That is one of these tanks. Yep. And so that is going to be the freshest beer that you're probably ever going to have. Because it's coming straight from its home. Each tank is independently temperature controlled. Little red numbers on the front, that's Celsius because there's only 6 Americans that work on the ships. We do it like the rest of the world. But in brewing in particular, we typically do it in the metric system. It's easier for our calculations and switching back and forth to all these different things takes much longer. So, yeah. All right. Any questions for me? I know you got a lot of information.
No, I'm just still taken away by the fact that you use sea
And the water's good. The water out of the tap is potable. It's good water. No, it's good. I have this.
We took a tour.
Yeah, I have this Brita bottle that has like a little carbon filter thing. I don't buy water from Carnival. I just fill it from the tap and
It's like, they have water. This stuff is great. And they test it constantly.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, a little less.
Oh, is it?
A little less. But
Everyone's
also,
saying
it just
that,
kind of
yeah.
cleans up the taste. I'm used to it from my fridge at home, so that taste is kind of my taste.
Yours gonna be different.
Yeah.
Where you're from.
No, I mean, I got city water. The water profile is it's not far off, but they do use a lot of chlorine in city water, and so that water filter really helps that out too. There you go.
It's celebration.
Origins.
The black apple.
Does this beer go to the other bars on the ship?
Yeah, we send the beer to some of the other bars. So yeah, you'll see some of the beers on tap at the other bars.
Is it keg? Taken to the other side?
Yeah. So with the keg.
I wouldn't think there'd be a line when.
No, there's no line running over there. No. The only place you're gonna get the 3 beers that are here, right there, right here.
What's your favorite beer right now?
Jameson. I don't drink a whole lot of beer.
Stout Asian drinks.
Yeah, I mean, if I'd have to drink so much to even get me to where I need to be at this point. I've got 500 pounds, and guess what? I'm a sailor, and I have to be seafarer, ready, seafarer fit, and that's not gonna happen if I'm pounding down, 6-pack, 12-pack of beer every day. So that's yeah. And going to brewing school, went through all this flavor training and off flavor training and everything else. And once that light switch clicks on, you don't just click it out from your brain. So for me, if I were to sit here at the bar and drink one of my beers, it's not really fun. The whole time I'm just working. I'm just analyzing it, critiquing it, going, you know what, next time I'm gonna do a little bit less of this, a little more of this, a little less of this, this. If I go to other breweries, guess what? Same thing. Oh, they had a problem with this part of the presentation. Oh, maybe I really like this beer. Maybe I could do that, but with a little bit of this, or a little bit of that. Like, yeah, so.
On tap.
Best beer in the world.
That's right.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite beers. Colmenero has been
Did somebody fart?
years one of my best-
Did you?
One of my favorites.
Am I going to pee again?
No, dude. What they took like
He's got to go to the bathroom again.
All right. So, do you guys have any ship life questions? Anything crazy? Any cameras in here?
Do you have a choice in rotations on how we do bullets sequence?
We, as an aid, we can kind of like, if let's say the person that's coming to join me goes, hey man, I need a few more weeks, and they can cover, a few more weeks, then yeah, we can kind of do that, but like, I don't really have a choice in what ship I'm going to.
Like you can't say, I want to go to Jubilee.
No, it wasn't like I went, hey, I'm going to Jubilee. No, it was halfway through this contract, it popped up,
Yeah.
and I kind of knew I was going there anyway because the way the rotation's been working, I've been following the same person, and that's where he's been.
Yeah.
And so the way our vacations and our contracts have been working out, I figured that's probably where I was going next. It's easy to kind of figure that out. But yeah, they usually let us know. They usually have it worked out because there's only 8 of us. Our boss on land usually has it worked out through like the next year and a half. So you kind of know, and you can kind of plan around what ships you're going to and that kind of stuff. It makes it a little more difficult for me because I'm linked and I have a person, and So she doesn't work in the bar department, and so they really have to have it scheduled out because that scheduling has to be perfect for them as well. And they have to make that work. So, yeah.
Does it work with you on that? Carnival?
They do, because again, there's only 8 of me.
Make me happy,
And, yeah, you know, it's not like make me happy, but guess what? I'm not going to sign my next contract until
Right.
that person's contract matches what mine says.
Let's make me happy. Yeah.
Take it how you want.
So how are you guys
I missed it.
How am I?
born and raised there?
Born and raised in New
Don't
Orleans.
have a
and,
New
yeah,
Orleans-
I live.
Louisiana accent.
This is how we sound. Now,
Not most people from Louisiana.
well, not the ones you see on TV, because they're from like southwest Louisiana, from the bayou, and they're like Juno. New Orleans at one point was one of the largest ports in the world. So it is a melting pot of people. We have a ton of industry there. Boeing, NASA, you can name them all off, like Halliburton, Textron, all these things. So, this is how we sound. Now, also, you can drive 20 minutes in any direction and get a completely different accent down there. Well, but for the most part, where I live, like 20 minutes outside of the city, this is it. We are what they call Cajun Riviera. It's the best kept secret.
And some incredible food.
It's some incredible food, but also because of the industry that we have Louisiana has like one of the lowest educational scores in the nation, right? Where I live is in the top 10% educational scores in the nation. So it's
The exception.
we get the culture, we have the food, we have the culture, we're from there, but it's a different world. All right, so we're gonna head back outside where we were. Again, you're gonna get a souvenir pint. You're gonna get a certificate that's good for one more pint of beer on me. You can use throughout the cruise. All you do is just bring it here to this bar. They'll just sign the back of it. Please don't ask for Miller Lite. Because they might laugh at you and share it out there. Call security. Right? And then I'll hand that out. You sign. All you need to do is fill out your receipt, and you guys are.
You ever made a bad batch or got a bad batch, and do you have to like flush it or something like that?
I will not confirm nor deny the bad batch of beer.
That's
But
the
it's
brewer's,
yours.
that's a brewer's secret, right?
Yeah, I would say no.
No. So is your like the plumbing system separate or isolated so it doesn't go through like the main sewer pipes or anything like that?
I don't know where it goes.
So I didn't know if they have to isolate it because of alcohol content or anything like that.
No, it all goes to a process center, and it's all the organic stuff goes to a biodigester. They have this shit worked out so amazingly well that it's like a